Crushing the meta.
A big welcome to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta. Today we're here with Salt Boy, Sassy Boy.
No.
No.
Queen Bee. Queen Bee.
Yeah, Queen Bee. I like that.
No, I don't. I think Salt Boy suits you better.
Then not.
Okay, she is Queen Bee of Genesis.
She is queen. She is the queen, and Vanguard is her lowly dog, her servant.
Alright. Spencer is her servant.
Don't assume my gender.
Well,
Hey, we will do a match between Fenrir and Amaruda.
Yes, please.
Yeah, we will do that in a minute.
Yes, Queen Bee bitch.
But first the deck profile
Yes.
before
That's
someone
first.
else comes. So, we have the sleeves ready, we have everything ready, so let's do this.
We'll first start with.
The starter.
Yes. I wanted to say that shit. Let me. I run her. I don't know her name. It's a very long name. This name is. The names are. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that
Good.
shit.
I do the same.
Yes. Her skill is.
That's not good.
Did I swear? I have that opinion. No, did I? No. I like her skill a lot in this deck. A lot of people run the Fenrir starter,
They do.
which I do not like personally because it's Fenrir thing, and I all feel fully Amaruda.
I
Or
feel
Revelation.
some kind of hate
Oh no, hates.
towards
Wacht even, vol Amaruda, hè?
salt.
No, I'm not salty. or
Alright.
anything. But her skill is when something gets rested, put her in a soul, you can stand a unit and draw a card. You can get draws with this unit. It's useful since you do not have a big hand size with this deck and you really need it. Which doesn't do this Fenrir starter. It doesn't.
Ging hier om, sorry.
Okay. Well, so that's why I run her and I like her art a lot.
Okay, I like the art of the sleeves.
Yes, me too. They're pretty. Let me sassy with this deck. So
That's
on to the
something.
main grade 3. My queen, one non-SP, but I will get her. I will get her in time.
I hope so.
Yeah, I will, but I just need to get them.
Alright. Her skill.
Her skill. On the right, Revelation. And put it on top or soul. You can rest a unit if it goes in the soul. Then her amazing skill of fighting street. Just soul blast 3 units with Revelation and you can stride. And it's not GB restricted, which is with Shushu, which is a shame. So this is even better than Shushu. I really like it.
Yep. It's, I think even better than the words.
I don't know for sure. It's just soul blast 3 with Revelation.
Yeah, it's even better than Luar because it doesn't say at the beginning of the right phase.
Oh well,
And these are triple sleeves.
yeah, well, I gotta protect the rifles. Yeah.
Okay, alright, but you can't play them in tournaments. Let's go on.
Yeah, you had to.
You had to?
You had to.
Yeah, I had to. Alright,
Then
so...
I run 2 times Suava. 1 because she is a grade 3 with Revelation. It's the main thing because I want as much as Revelation as possible in this deck. And also because of the art. And her skills are also not too bad on Vanguard or Rearguard. Soul has 3 normal units, there's no triggers or anything. And she gets plus 5k, which makes her 16 and 19 to guard.
Yep.
Always useful.
And this deck is all about getting power. One thing which is important for you guys to know is that some of the Revolution units have the skill on the Vanguard and Rearguard, and some of them have it only on the Rearguard. So keep that in mind. She has it on both, and she has.
There are 2 units that have it on the Vanguard as well. It's only her and another grade 2.
This one, right?
Yes, Ninhu.
Yep. She has it. She has that as well, Vanguard and Rearguard. But you
Yeah.
don't really want to ride her.
Not really.
Azusa?
Fuck it, that's Vanguard stuff. I don't like that. And just to prove a point to people, I ran one time the lowly dark of Amaruda.
Oh, really? The old one?
The old one.
Why? Why not the new one?
The new one, I don't. The new one's skill is good in Vanguard because it's Soul Blast 3, and I don't want to waste my soul in Amaruda because I really need it for E-Star my first turn. E-Star always.
Okay.
Because this deck needs to put pressure. It doesn't last long, so I always first try E-Star and make as much pressure as possible.
Uh-huh.
You didn't play against it yet, so you can fucking judge me.
I can.
You didn't play against it either. We will get to that.
Later.
Queen bee versus the Lodi Dog. But I run him because his GB2 skill is his GB2 skill is useful. Which, useful if I cannot start for some weird reason. I don't know why, but sometimes it happens.
Right.
And his on-star skill is also good for soul 3 soul charge if I wanna go into Athena GB8 for additional soul. Without anything of a cost. So that's why, and just a proof of point.
It's a good tech card.
Yeah, it's something better
Proof
than
of
3
point.
times Suava.
Yep.
Just for salt mine. Then I run 4 times, also 1 non-SP, which I hate. We'll get to that. Then heal. She is the other unit.
You can also say I run 1 non-SP because I like the flavor text, and then they will think that's true.
No.
But it's not.
I don't like SP.
He didn't
I gotta have SP.
because he liked the flavor text. I don't even know the flavor. Oh damn, it's too long. I'm not gonna even read that.
Oh, her skill is also Revelation on Vanguard and Rearguard, so she's one of the best white targets for you to get. Grade 2. And her skill is amazing. Like, when something gets rested, when you have a Vanguard Revelation in the name, count to +1, and you get the base power of that unit that you rested. This is stackable, so you can use it every single time you rest something.
But it's counterblast heavy.
Yeah, but fuck that, I need 1 turn to kill you.
Alright, Aquaforce player. Let's go on.
There we go. Then I win 4 times Battle Maiden Sentry.
Okay.
Her skill is also nice. Revelation. When you rest something, her skill goes far more. Check the top card of the deck, and you can put it on top or bottom. That is not Revelation. If you put it on the bottom, she gets +2k.
Alright.
You can hit the Vanguard with it. I mostly use her behind my Vanguard to just
Get the
check.
extra check.
Yes. To see if I can reset with E-Star or get a trigger or
Yeah.
something. So she is useful.
It's once per turn and it's GB1, but it's very useful.
Yeah, if I do not have an heal or something...
You may hit it. No.
You are allowed to. If I do not have an heal, she is always nice to have.
We should keep that for
Yes,
someone
we go.
else.
You need to shut up. Then I win 4 times Kotonoha.
Oh, okay.
I am kinda doubting, because I kinda want to cut 2. I do not use her that much. I rather have Senri or Nihil with a grade 3 than I have Kotonoha, because I do not charge that much in one go. Salma is the kind of salty of this deck, but
I
don't
know.
know why.
But we will see in
He's
a minute.
jealous, you know.
We will see who will win.
But for the people who
But
do
if he
not-
wins, if Sassy Boy wins against you, then you will just shut up and say nothing.
I will
Okay.
laugh my ass off.
I would too.
But her skill, for the people who do not know, when you soul charge a card, she goes +1, okay, and if it was with Revelation, she gets another. So she goes 2k if you do Revelation, but a lot of times I do not have her on the field, because if you put her on the field early, people always target her.
Yeah, because she gets power in the early game.
Yes, that. So I do not see much use of her in Amaruda. She's good if I have her, and I soul
It's
charge.
also good to be a target.
That, a lot of time, and she has Revelation, so it's always nice.
Okay, cool. Grade 1.
Grade 1. I went 2 times Detect Angel. She is also a good unit. Her skill is also Revelation first. The Revelation targets for E-Star, just to check triggers, which is always nice to mindfuck your opponent. Then her other skill is when a unit gets rested, she gets +4k until end of turn. So she's a really good booster. I run her only 2 times because I do not have space.
Okay.
I
4 more.
can cut the Vanguard and run 6 grade 3s, but it's kind of iffy-wiffy, so I don't like that.
Yep, I would not do that.
So that's why I put her on 2. Then I have 4 times the PG.
1 SP.
I need them all. I had 3 SP packs. The last one is coming.
Is it?
Yes. I just need to get it. She's a really good PG for Amaruda. Her skill on Guardian Circle, Revelation check 1.
Also in Fenrir, she is
But
also
she
good
is
at
for
Fenrir.
Amaruda Vanguard is bullshit. Her skill on the Guardian Circle, Revelation check, always nice. And when you have her in the Soul, Sword Charge 2. So, always nice to have more Soul.
Why not?
Opponent's turn.
Yep. And also people, her skill, that you check the top card, always goes off, even if you can't rest anything. Don't be an idiot, please.
I mean, I guess. Why? Rest is a cost. If you can't pay it, well, too bad for that.
Yeah. It's not a cost, it's part of the skill.
4 times. Also, not gonna try to pronounce her name because it's way too difficult. But she is.
Oh, no, me.
What he said.
Yes.
That
thing.
Something like that. You know. She is one of the best soul chargers in the deck. Her skill is when she gets soul blasted. She's definitely soul charges 1. But if your Vanguard is
Has
a revelation,
yep.
we can soul charge another one. And she has a revelation skill, which also makes her perfect target for the deck. So I mostly use her for to get into soul charge. And I like to ride her the most.
Yeah, because you already have one in the soul.
Yes. Then I also run 4 times.
Fenrir unit.
You were waiting for that, were you?
he was he's thirsty.
Just wait until he gets to his triggers.
just wait. I do not run them. I run 4 times Goya because it's a revelation unit which you need. Also in Amaruda.
And
If
he
you have a
runs.
Vanguard with Fenrir.
I do not have.
He has Vanguard with Fenrir.
I have.
He
And
can't stride it
Another
there.
Fenrir unit.
also a reason why I run the lowly dog, the serpent.
Yeah,
the only
it's
reason
cool.
why.
You don't have to explain it.
Different
We know.
Okay, what damn bitch. I'm not. And 4 heals. Because
A witch heal, yes.
I know, heals are heals, right?
And
Everybody needs
this
them.
is pretty good heal trigger. It goes into the soul, extra soul charge if you use the right G-guard. So why not?
Yeah.
Yes.
I run 4 times. Vanguard crit? Because
Give me the witch crits.
I have the witch crits. I just did not. I do not
Okay,
need
the
that.
Fenrir crits. There is no reason to run him, but sometimes it comes in handy.
Yeah, and
Especially
Like
with
I
the
said-
GB2 skill.
that, and like I said, the deck doesn't have pretty much a draw engine, only for Amaruda's skill, which is Soul Charge 2 with a Revelation unit, draw a card, plus 4k. But you do not always have a Revelation unit Soul Charge, so then you miss the draw.
Yep.
That's why I run him, and I want 4 crits, so it's something.
It is something.
Then I run 2 times her. You can replace her with the witch crit, which is Salt now very
Actually,
happy.
in your case, I replaced the Fenrir crit
Yep.
with the witch crit.
You see, you have actually 3 choices. You could go for him, which you could use him sometimes, but you don't really want to because you resend your whole fields if you
can
go
use
to
him with the
Ishtar.
strikes as well.
You can use him at the start. You have her, which goes into the soul and gives you an extra 3k. And you have this crit that only goes to the deck and does nothing because you don't have Witch Vanguard. But the good thing about him is you can rest him, as we said in the Fenrir deck profile. You can rest him when you use your Revolution skills, and then after that you can put him back to your deck, so you don't really lose a Vanguard.
Yeah, the only problem is with Amaruda you stand almost every single regard, so
Yep.
resting is not really a difficult thing for Amaruda.
No, it's not. But the thing with him is he goes back to the deck during your main phase, so so that's a good thing.
What the fuck?
Starbucks arrived because I need it.
We don't really want to make Starbucks thingies in our channel, but yeah, he has his coffee, so he's happy.
Bitch, don't even try me. Furthermore,
So 6 crits.
6 crits. Yeah, you can up it more, but I need the Dreaming Dragons. I run 3 Dreaming Dragons because I see them a lot in my soul, which is useless for Amaruda. Or they go in the damage zone, which is also not a good thing for Amaruda. Or you just use them for guards. That's also a reason why I run him, because if I need to, I can put him in my soul and get it on the field and just reset. It's a last resort thing.
Okay.
Reason. And then also 3 times the good stat. And when you soul dust her, you can put her in the deck and resend another unit. Which is also a good thing.
Yeah,
And useful. And she has also Revelation.
Yeah, and
Only thing is you cannot use it with Isar's skill.
yep,
That's the only problem.
yep. That's actually a good thing. Because Bushir thought about it.
Yeah, well, I don't like it.
Yeah, I know you don't. Strides.
Then strides. Yay, the fun part. The deck. I went 4 times the Isar. Again, 1 non SP. I will get it. It's
Because
on
of
its
the
way.
flavor text, yes.
Yes, that. I think everybody knows. Our skill when you start a Revelation, and then furthermore, when you drive check a Revelation unit, full blast 3 units, flip her and stand a unit for each face up from her in your G zone, and that unit gets 3k. And you can just stat this every time. I most of the times do 2 times to get to GB3, and have my second start turn 1 more and stand 3 units. And after that, I most of the times G-card it till I have GB8.
So let's do this again. We did this with the Fenrir, but we will do this again. So you have 3 drive checks. You can have 3 drive checks. You could drive check a trigger, which doesn't matter which one. You can drive check a non-revolution unit, and you can drive check a revolution unit. And with every drive check, she does something different. If you drive check a trigger, she does nothing. If you drive check a non-revolution unit, you get to flip something, you get to give the power, but you can't restand. If you drive check a revolution unit, you give power and you restand. That's it. And each time you get to flip 1 copy of her, except if you get a trigger because you get nothing.
Yeah, and getting triggers with this unit is painful.
Yep.
I don't like it.
I
It
know.
happened to me twice.
Because you rest your whole field when you
Yeah.
go into her, and you want at least to have 1 revolution.
And that's why I
unit.
most of the time use Insanity behind my finger just to check what the top card is and to
So
turn
you
it.
know, yeah. Or if you play Fenrir, you can call the Fenrir grade 3 and see what your drive check is, or put cards on the top of your deck, which is a very good strategy, but doesn't work in this deck.
And then 4 more G units. I run 2 times him.
Yeah, of
You
course. Why not?
Yeah, why?
If you can fool your soul, then he's very good.
Which is very easy in this deck. You have the G guards, you have the grade 1s that soul charge like crazy. I also run 1 time him for the crits, and just because you can, he's SP.
Uh-huh.
Like that, SPs. Then I run 3 times.
You don't have him in SP, do you?
No, he doesn't. Shame on him. 3 times the best G shield for Genesis.
Hey, finally, they agree on something. Iris.
It's the best.
Iris.
Just soul charge 3 units, and you most of the time soul charge him or the stand or the correct one.
I'm not sure what you're saying. I agree that his deck needs Fenrir.
Yes, as her lowly servant. I love you too. Or soul charge her, because I can use.
Her to soul charge again.
Yes. And most of the times I do that with Amaruda's 3 stride skill. It's always useful. Then I also have 1 time her.
Because she's an SP. That's the only reason.
Jeez. Maybe that's true. I never use her in a battle, but that's not the point. 1 time her. She is useful for to get to GB80 fast. Also, I do not G-card her much.
And you get the extra soul charge because of the heal.
Story of my life.
True that, but and most of the time just East Irish or else my opponent's dead or I already died already. Either one of the 2. And GB8 because the GB8 is kind of broken.
But
It's
actually
a
more made for Fenrir. Or actually, it's actually made for Regalia. But yeah,
Yeah,
reasons. You can go if you can go into her and you can refill your soul, then why not?
That's why she's useful.
Yeah, she is.
I also run 2 times tier for GSS fodder too.
GSS father.
Just to
Or first ride. Or you want to fill your
It's
soul.
really bad.
1 Doom Brace?
Yeah, 1 Doom Brace because he works.
Yeah, it works.
It's all to get more power. If I have rear guards in the early, sometimes you rush your opponent, call as much rear guards, revelation check, and then he works because 2 units plus 5k, and you do not lose soul.
No, because he refills the soul every time.
So it works.
Yeah, it's very important to know his skill. His skill is act, but when you use the skill, it will become continuous. So he refills the soul every time you lose or you become less than 3, which is something that you have to know if you play Genesis.
Very useful.
And if you don't agree with me, then just send an email to Bushiroad and they will answer you in like 2 days.
And say the same.
So yeah, that was our Amaruda deck profile. We have already done Fenrir with the new strides and new shit. And we will do a match now between Sassy Boy and the new Salt Boy. And we will see which one will win.
Queen Bee!
Thanks for watching, guys. Till
Bye.
next time.